I had to go and take care of something. And then, yeah. So like I was, don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. Recommend this video to a friend. If they're having trouble with these 3 things, I have to mention. Alright, if you want to get the trophy for the Regaliz enhancement thing, you gotta get a rank weapon first, rank that up to rank 10, you get a trophy for that. Okay? And for the quest for Kitty Tail, you have to do it with him by himself. So you have to complete 10 quests with that. Side quests and multiplayer quests are okay. Let's see, what else? Oh, the one about the OSS skills. Since there's only 4 characters with the OSS skills, the characters are as follows: Yuki, Asuna, Sumeragi, and Rain. Those are the only 4 that have the OSS. The reason why I say Asuna instead of Yuki is because Asuna and Yuki both have the same sword skill. They both have the same OSS sword skill. Originally the sword skills were called original sword skills, which means only specific characters have them. That's why they shortened it to OSS. So if you want to get those sword skills up to the levels that they're supposed to, you have to use them in battle, and then as you go along, the sword skills level up on their own. Just make sure, I wouldn't say you can't have your other sword skills equipped too, because I heard that this also works with your other sword skills as well, but I'm just doing it this way because it makes it easier for me to do it this way. And if you guys and ladies find this method easier to use this way, then go ahead and use it this way as well, if you so choose to. But yeah, I'm just fighting a dragon right now. I'm gonna ice him up real quick. Fireball. Dimensional Abyss is the skill you get for Yuki. It's the spell you only get for Yuki. You only get that spell for Yuki though. And Yuki gets it at level 400, so yeah. Oh, and if you want to get the Crest of Yggdrasil item, which is the item I have on Yuki right now. Oh no, Sumeragi! Sumeragi can heal himself. I go to equipment. Yeah. I don't have it on her right now. No, I don't. I don't have it on her right now. But it's an amulet item. It's an item, but it's an amulet though. And if you guys put that item on one of your characters you want to level up, then they'll gain. I wish I could remember how many levels it was that the low levels gain. I think low levels gain 10. Don't quote me on this. Low levels get 10 levels, and higher ranks get like 6. But if they're almost to level 1000, they like level 8, like level 700, 800, and 900. They probably get like 100 to 200. I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure on that. One of my other PS4 friends had told me that as well, but I'm not sure on the number ratio though. That's all. See, I'm just using the Mother's Rosario because it's really powerful. And and you get a trophy also for getting the skill level up to level 100, which is why I'm fighting this dragon right now. Is that all? Let's see here. What else is there? There should... Oh, yeah. And for the magic skills as well, you have to use a certain spell 500 times to get it to level 500. Like, I didn't broadcast the version when I got Cutie Tail's fire spells to level 500. But I got, ow, that hurt. But I got his fire spells, his fire magic to level 500. And I just have to redo it again. That's all. Yep, and I hope you guys and girls enjoy the rest of this battle. I used the wrong item. Yeah, I used the wrong item. Oh yeah, I had... Yeah. Oh, I have some. I thought I didn't have any more healing crystals. But it turns out I have some. Ah! Oh no! Got him. The spell isn't the skill isn't done. Isn't at level 400 yet. Isn't at level 500 yet. Yeah. It's at level 20 right now. So, the creatures in this tunnel, they get a lot stronger as you go through it. Dark Abyss. Yeah, Yuki's skill. Yeah, Yuki's skill is at level 160 right now. So, yeah. I can't fight griffins with this sword skill. That ultimate ice spell is called Absolute Zero, by the way. It's Absolute Zero, Dimensional Abyss. Oh, and 7 has all 3 variations of the fire magic spells. So she has Fireball, Fire Burst, I think, and then the third one, which I don't know what the third one is called, because I never got it for her. Yeah. Asana's eliminating some of these guys with the ice one. That enemy came right to me. That was not my fault. Oh yeah, and the sword I have on Yuki does boost elemental dark damage. So yeah, there's that too. That's why whenever you guys will see me hit the enemies, that's why there's that dark energy around, like the after hit. Got it. Oh wait, I can fight them with it. Huh. I just didn't know. Yeah. Ah. There you go. Asuna just used it. Sumeragi just used his. Sumeragi's is at level 50. So far, Yuki's skill is the highest one so far, at level 160. So she only has like 200, 300, 400, 500. She only has 400 levels to go with it, and then hers will be at level 500. No, wait, what? Yeah, level 500, and then I'll get the trophy for hers. Once I get the trophy for hers, the other two characters' names will appear there as well. And then I can continue and then get the other two characters' skills up to 500, and then switch over to Rain, and then equip Rain's skill, and then get her skill up, and get her 1,000 sword Rain skill up to 500 as well. Because I would have already had that trophy for the level 100 for getting Yuki's there. But I don't have, it turns out that trophy doesn't exist in this game. There we go. Ah. There we go. I open that. Even if you haven't beaten the game yet, for if you come on this quest with somebody who has beaten the game, and you're trying to level up a sword skill with a specific OSS skill with the character, you can still do it and get the trophy for it. I mean, it's not just for people who have beaten the game either. The reason why I'm broadcasting this right now is because a lot of people probably in the comments of my other videos will probably be like, so how do I get this, and this character's OSS skills to 500? And then also for that weapon that for the weapons enhancement level as well. So like, so how do I get this weapon level to, let's say, 500 or so, right? And then it'll be like, yeah, I'm making this video to cover that base. So I have it covered. And it says Yuki's skill has reached level 405. So that means if I use it 100 more times, then it'll be a level 500. Then I'll get the trophy for it. And then all I have to do is worry about getting Sumeragi's skill there, and then Asana's too, and then Rain. And then right after I get Yuki's skill to 500, I'm gonna quit this quest. Then I'm gonna go to town. I'm gonna switch out the Yuki for Rain, and I'm gonna come back, and I'm gonna do the same quest again with Rain. But of course I'm gonna keep Asuna and Sumeragi with me as well, because I need to level up theirs OSS to level 500 as well. Oh, used too much stamina again. Used too much stamina again, I guess. That's how it is sometimes. Yep. There we go. That should work though. If you're using a sword skill and you just lightly turn the analog stick to the direction you want to go in, then you should, theoretically, you should be able to hit the opponent on the opposite side of you as well. You can do that with any character with the OSS, or any skill for that matter. You can do it with Kirito's Starburst Stream. You can do it with Silica's Lightning Blade skill. You can do it with any skill. I just never tried it with the mace or the axe. That's all. I haven't. Those are pretty much the only two weapons I haven't tried it with. Or the bow. The bow you cannot turn. The bow, let's say you're using Stardust Extra for the bow. You cannot turn that, and that will affect everything. That skill right there is a natural AoE skill. So what's going to happen is that you're going to affect everybody that's around that's in that immediate area. You're not going to be able to hit enemies that are not in that area. So if you wanted to have a greater range of effect, because that's what the skill is called. It's called a range of effect skill, but people call it an AoE for short. I have no idea why. It's probably because they can't. Some people don't like saying the words area of effect, but it's what it is. It's what it's originally called. It's called an area of effect because it affects the immediate area around your character's person. Yeah, it affects your the area around your character's person, so that way you don't get attacked from behind or in the front, or in my case from the back. From the back in my case, from left to right too. You can just use your skill, and then you can rotate the camera and get every single enemy. And if that enemy is a boss, well, like the one I just fought right now, I mean just a bit ago actually, not right now, but just a bit ago, then it won't cause a great amount of damage because it depends on where the level is for the skill, really. If the skill is at level 160, for example, like for my Yuki, then you won't be doing as much damage. But when you get the skill up to level 1000, in theory it should one-shot, but it doesn't. I just want to put that out there right now. It does not one-shot. Trust me. I should know because I've had to test it out on me. One of my friends and I were dueling one day, and I should have been broadcasting when we were, but I wasn't. And he was like, I just recently got the skill level to 1000. Let's check it out and see if it does one-shot damage. I was like, alright. So we checked it out, and it doesn't do one-shot damage. So don't think it's going to do one-shot damage just because you have your skill to 1000. And even if you have your character's level to 1000 as well, that probably will not help it either. I still don't know how to get to do like one-shot damage and stuff. I have no idea how to do it. Like, zero idea. I think this is what I think has to happen. Someone can try this in the comment section below and tell me if it works. But what I think has to happen is that you have to raise your character's attack to an, I don't want to say ungodly level, but high enough to where every attack you can do basically one-shots. And there's a reason why I say basically, because in theory it should work, but it doesn't always work that way. See, and it's very easy to miss the OSS skill too. Yep. I'm glad these enemies aren't mini bosses though, because if they were, I would have been getting hit for a way more amount of damage than I actually am getting hit for. And it's a good thing I have the healing spell equipped too, because without it I would have already been dying. For the Mother's Rosario skill though, the bulk of the attack comes from the very, very last hit. The very last hit of the Mother's Rosario skill is where all of that power is gonna go. It's gonna come from. So of course it's an 11-hit combo skill. Yes, it is. But This guy's weakness is fire. Oh yeah, and he has balance too. Ah. Oh yes, and just because you use Union Rumble on a boss like this does not always mean you're gonna do the most damage either. Ah. Oh yeah, and just because you use Union Rumble does not mean you always get the victory either.
り傷程度だ。
これかな。これ使ってみよっと。
力が戻った。
これかな。これかな。元気が出てきたよ。これ使ってみよっと。
力が戻ってる。
少し休もう。
この程度なんともない。
これで決めるよ。これにするね。私がやる。これ使ってみよっと。
感謝するぞ。
これで決めるよ。行くわよ。
There.
これ使ってみよっと。これ使ってみよっ
But
と。
yeah, like I said though, the enemies in this dungeon will get a lot stronger. So yeah, those of you who are doing this quest might want to be a lot more cautious than normal. I can keep going.
これなら。これなら。
These skeletons are kind of always hard for me to beat.
少し休もう。これでどうだ。
よし、これだ。
これでどうだ。よっ。これでどうだ。よっ。これでどうだ。これかな。これ使ってみよっと。回復するね。これでどうだ。 マナが切れちゃった。これかな。ありがとね。これで決めるよ。これ使ってみよっと。これ使ってみよっと。
よし、これだ。
これでどうだ。やっよっ。これでどうだ。
Oh yeah, and the absolute zero spell, you get stuck in the animation for it, kinda. So just in case that wasn't mentioned. Huh. And according to this, you can use a sword skill to block a spell.
マナが切れちゃった。せや。よっ。回復するね。
But I think you can only do it once, though. You can't do it all the time.
よっ。これでどうだ。
それ。
これで決めるよ。いいね。そうでなくっちゃ。頑張って。少しはできるみたいだね。
勇気。
いけない。下がって。残り体力に気をつけてください。これ使ってみよっと。これ使ってみよっと。これかな。はっ。
感謝するぞ。
これで決めるよ。やー。
これを使うか。
よっ。回復するね。
I think I'm out of... Yep, I'm out of those. Well, alright then, guys and girls. That's it for this episode. I'll do a little bit of levels each day until I get the characters up to 500, up to level 500 with their, especially the ones with the OSS skills. And this is doomkiller47, and I'm out of here. Oopsie.